Here we go. This should be interesting. Let me grab my headphones so I can actually hear, make sure everything's working properly. I'm trying to use Streamlabs OBS instead of just OBS because OBS is really annoying. So we're just gonna test the grounds here and see how everything's working. Something I did add latest followers, so it'll actually pop up on screen so I can actually tell when somebody follows now. I'll be able to hear it and see it both on, I've figured out a way I can set up my phone to where I can see the stream apart from my computer, that way I can see people chat and when they follow, donate, whatever. So hopefully everything works a lot smoother now. Now that I'm using Streamlabs instead of OBS. This morning, I planned on streaming like 4 hours ago, but I just didn't because I was really tired and I just woke up and I wanted to pet my dog and exercised a little bit. I've been thinking about making a Twitter account for this Twitch, because I have been drawing little neat D&D things, little creatures. I drew a wall mimic, and then I drew a little frog butcher dude, and then I drew a kinda like a hobbit hole, but not really. But there's just stuff I'm learning how to draw, and I think I'm doing relatively well for my experience that I don't have. And I also, later on today, I really wanted to get back into doing podcasts because I've had opportunity to record with somebody I know, and I've just been kind of holding back on it. One because when he can record, I can't, mostly because when he was able to, it was Sundays and Sunday nights is church, Sunday morning's church, and then in between is just lunch and getting dressed, and usually we're busy. But hopefully sometime during the week, I'll be able to record with Aaron Plays. If you don't know who that is, he's on YouTube and recently on Twitch. Yeah, he's right here in the chat. But hopefully I'll have time sometime during the week to actually record with him. But for right now, I'm going to continue fiddling around with Streamlabs OBS instead of just regular OBS. Because it's a lot easier and more updated than OBS. OBS is a lot more specific on the things it can do, and it's a lot more detailed, while Streamlabs OBS is a lot more mainstream. It tells you directly what it's going to do, how to do it, instead of having to type in a bunch of random sentences and all the crazy stuff. If I want, like the latest follower thing, if I wanted to do that on OBS, I'd have to go all the way to... I'd have to go to Stream Elements and then make a little announcement thing and type out the font, and then I'd have to download that and then upload the URL to OBS, and then I'd have to upload that to the stream, and it would just be a long process. But with Streamlabs OBS, I can just go to my my sources and add a notification thing. So now, anytime somebody follows, right now on screen it says the latest follower is Lemon218, and hopefully, I think I set it up properly. If and when I get another follower, okay, 7 p.m. But hopefully I've set it up properly to where every time somebody follows, it'll update itself, and I am currently working on learning how to animate my own personal little, thingy that'll pop up when somebody follows, because for a while it's just been the default Streamlabs thing. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay today. I should be, as long as I just eat dinner before then. And if you have the Anchor app, you can just message me on Discord or whatever, and we can just set something up. But like I said, I'm going to go grab my headset so I can actually hear what's going on, and then we're going to hop on the server I was on yesterday for a little bit before I did that really, really bad Elden Ring stream. That was a really bad welcome back stream because I did terribly because I've been playing Warframe. and I forgot the controls for Elden Ring because I hadn't played it in 2 weeks. Alright, sweet, man. And, so yeah, that went horribly. I tried fighting this avatar tree creature, which did not work out. But, I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna run my guy to where I need him to be at. And then, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Everything should be in order. Got chat set up properly. Got my follower count set up. Okay, then we're gonna go to gameplay. Turn that on. Do this. Up. And we should be up and running and playing Minecraft, and you should be able to hear now. Okay, yeah, you can see me. Awesome. And hear me. Ever since about last stream, I could hear a villager. Oh, a merchant. It's a traveling merchant for sure. But you could definitely hear him. And I tried finding him after the stream, and I found his llamas. His llamas are over here. Around the back. Yeah, but I couldn't find him. He wasn't over here. Oh, no, he's here. But, like, I was over here, and I saw the wires, so I thought he was inside the building, so I went inside this house, and he wasn't there. Like, he just flat out was not there. But now he's there. Right. What I wanted to do this stream was work on the roads, so we're gonna go mine a lot of cobblestone and andesite, and we're gonna get some vines. I'm probably gonna add some gravel just for some variety. So we're gonna, if we can find gravel, we're gonna dig up some gravel, and we're just gonna build the roads. And then when nighttime comes around, I want to work on lighting. So we're just gonna do like a slice of life update for the little town, and I still need names. So when I make a Twitter account for this, for my Twitch, I'll probably make a poll. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because whenever they feel in danger or when it's night, they drink an invisibility potion. So that's what I was thinking, but I ran over there and I was punching. I was just punching the air, and he wasn't there. I couldn't find him. Okay, so we're gonna drop off a bunch of the stuff in my little storage area over here, and then we'll get started mining. We already have a bunch of gravel, so that won't be that big of a deal. We're gonna drop off this dirt, and where did I put my wood? So we have more dirt over here. So we might actually have more than enough, because we got andesite. I just don't think we have a lot of cobblestone. Do we have cobblestone? No. Okay, so I'm gonna go mine a good collection of cobblestone. So I'm gonna throw these in there as well. Don't need them. What's in this one? Your plants and stuff. So I'm gonna throw you in there. You. And I'll throw you. So we have some cobblestone. Let's see. Let's throw you in here. With you. I don't need you at the moment, so you can go there. And let's go get us some cobblestone. So this is where I've been getting my andesites, this little quarry here. I have not ventured in here yet. I think it's a dead end. It might be. Like I said, I have not ventured in. I think my brother came in here. Oh, it's a ravine. Okay, so that's gonna have to be something I can use in the future as like a possible mine. Oh, there's a little cave here too. I could just straight up turn this into like a little secret mine shaft or a just a straight up mine for the town. Or I could turn it into like a little goblin area, kind of like the ones from the Hobbit, where there's like rickety old wood structures everywhere. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Okay, I need cobblestone. So actually, what we're gonna do is for a different side project I'm working on is this little thing over here. And just dig this out. I kind of want to get to the ocean. Oh, we're here, it seems. Yep. Eee! That's good. So we're pretty close then. Yep. Here we are. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a little ocean tunnel sewage thing. Okay, now that we are here, where's the 3x3 at? Okay, so we're gonna do this. Kick that out. And just go. Because I don't want to drown, I just want to get this dug out. Okay, I don't want it to be too impeccably noticeable from the surface, so actually I'm going to see what this comes out at. Because I may cover that up in dirt. Yeah, we're going to cover that up. We're going to do that, and then that. And then pick these up and hop down here. Okay, we're gonna do. I need to go up one. This, that. Yeah. Come on. Drop your stuff. I do that and do this. I'm gonna have to do a lot of like clogging with this dirt and stuff. Okay, that's gone. This. I thought I could, like, declog it or something. It's not working out. And there's a drowned dude right over there. We're gonna let him mind his own business. We're gonna go this way. And now we have a little sewer thingy. Yippee! Actually, what we could do is, because I don't like this armor, I did not make this armor I'm wearing. My dad made it for me. Because my dad is a miner and grinder, and he makes mob farms and stuff. I build, so he went and got all this stuff. What we could do is we can ride this down. You can give me your armor. Free redstone off the bat. Okay, what do you have? So touch, efficiency 5, mending. Fortune 3, yeah, let's just use this then. I want to see if I can get down to a deep level and just strip mine for a little bit. Okay, let's hop on down here. And there's more iron up there, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna mine. I'm gonna mine what I see down here for right now. Because for the time being, we just want to go down. Which I could just mine down, which would probably be easier. And I may do a build with diorite later. It won't look like this. I hate the way this block looks. Diorite right here. I prefer it whenever it's like smooth. Can I make a smooth one? But the smooth diorite looks way better than the regular diorite. So that just ends over here. Maybe we can parkour over here. Yeah. Yep. If we do this, we can parkour up here. Parkour. There's another little divot over here. Not what we're worried about. Okay, there's a skelly boy over there, so we're gonna... Uh-oh. Hey, babe, no. Oh, there's glow squid. I see you, man. I'm gonna miss that. Yep, I knew it. Oh, freaking knew it. Did he hop down here? Okay, we're gonna kill these dudes to get their sets, and then we're gonna run up along here. Well, if anybody else is watching other than just me and Aaron, if you want to catch the podcast I was talking about at the very beginning, I'll be talking with Aaron about Fortnite, a game I personally really do not care for. I played it a few times, and I just did not enjoy it. I thought it was not fun. I did not understand the point of building if, you know, it's going to be gone in 5 minutes. I thought it was stupid. And it would have been way better without the building, but then people were like, well, that's the whole point, is you can build. I'm like, well, what's the point of building if it's going to be broke down in 5 minutes? Well, not really, as long as nobody shoots it. Well, what about the zone? You know, it's just, it didn't make any sense to me, and then it made itself very clear that the only reason Fortnite was still alive is because, one, kids stealing their parents' credit cards, and two, because it was just living off of other games. Sometimes illegally. It was just, oh yeah, well, we're just gonna steal this character from another game. You know, it's okay. We have money. And that was literally just how I understood it. That was middle school. That was like the entirety of middle school, was just hearing that, oh, well, Fortnite added this guy called God of War, and I'm like, that's not from Fortnite. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. God of War is its own game. Well, they got it from Fortnite. No, they didn't. I may, at one point, do a couple streams where I'm drawing. I'll just have to buy a little camera I can set up over my desk, and you guys can watch me draw something. I usually just go to Pinterest, or I'll post a thing to my little friends group chats, and be like, hey, I need an idea for something to draw. And most recently, one of my older friends who hadn't talked to me in a while was like, hey, I think it'd be pretty cool if you could draw like a frog that was in a butcher shop or something. So I drew a little frog in a butcher shop. Which, probably after the stream, I'll make a little Twitter account, and I'll post those drawings on there, along with the podcast later on. I've never used Twitter before, and I don't plan to be on it other than to maybe talk with other streamers, or, like, I'm probably not going to follow anybody because Twitter is just so sensitive. Oh, I got a Discord notification. What's this? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Aaron shouted me out in your stream. Thanks, man. You don't have to tell your viewers to watch me, man. If they want to watch, they'll watch. If they don't, they don't. Okay, I'd say we're gonna actually go mine now instead of running around and talking and losing track of what I was doing. We're just gonna strip mine over here a little bit and get us some cobblestone. Alright. That was cool. Because I don't want to... So let's do this. I think this is one of those times where people were like, oh, you should get a beacon. I'm like, well, I don't feel like fighting the wither right now. Alright. Let's go. Free gravel, too. Okay, that's a lot of gravel. I'll have to come back here for that later. But that is not what we're looking for right now. Something you may notice if I continue to stream Minecraft more than, today. I'll play alone. This is not a single-player server. It's a realm with my family and friends invited to it. But nobody really plays except for me because my dad made the realm, and he just kind of did everything he wanted to do, and then he stopped playing, and my brother just has days where he wants to play and days where he doesn't. And that'll be his stream. stream for another day, or I'll make like a small YouTube video where I can show you guys around the little world we have here. I still personally think my brother has the most creative area. I think I have the most buildings made and like structural stuff and hidden things. But my brother has like the most creative looking area and it's most pretty. But one thing I never liked about his builds is that all the houses are pretty much the same. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks good. It's just I could not do that. I mean, I'd have a few buildings that look similar. Like in my town, there's 3 buildings that are made similar, but oh, what's this? Oh, I cut into a cave. Where are we? Whereabouts is this? Ooh, we can have like a little rum runner tunnel. What's all this then? Oh man. Well, where are we here? Almost to the water. Okay, how many stacks? Okay, so we have plenty. So I'm gonna go pick up a handful of copper, and then I'm gonna go pick up a handful of andesite and gravel, and we'll get to work on building the roads here. And actually, let's outline a few buildings over here with some dirt while we're over here. So actually, I'm gonna go grab dirt, cobblestone, gravel, and andesite, and we'll start working on the roads. Because I want to start adding gravel in, because this looks nice, don't get me wrong, but it looks a little too light gray, so I'm going to add some dark gray in there for a little bit of a touch. Because I want it to be like kind of slumish, but at the same time I want it to be something, you know, because it's supposed to be more fortunate than this area, because this area is pretty much just dirt and path blocks and coarse dirt, so it's supposed to be kind of crappy, and then when you get into this area, it's a lot more nice. Like, not by a butt ton, but it is a lot nicer compared to Vale. I still need a name for what I'm going to put this little area as, but I don't have one yet. Alright, so let's stick this here. Ah! Alright, I'm going to run over here. And we'll get to road building. Stick. Okay, where's all my riches? Stick those, and those in there, along with those. I need that. I don't need you, because you are literally bird poop. Put those over there. Yes, I am littering, but it's a game, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna grab you, and there's a good collection of that, and some andesite. That should do it. Then, one thing I learned when I was first beginning to learn how to make paths is you want stuff to be in the way, but also not. So, you want to have patterns, because you want it to be random, but then at the same time, you want it to look like, you know, it's a path. So, if you can tell, I have these shapes that I use, they're kind of like Tetris-esque. And then I just kind of fill in the rest of the spots with other blocks, and then I dot other blocks around. So usually what I do is, for dirt paths, I'd be doing what I'm doing with cobblestone with like coarse dirt. I just make random shapes, and I'd go from there. And usually it turns out pretty good. So later on, whenever we get done making all the outlines for this path, I'll come through and fill it up with andesite and then dot some gravel around, and then once that's done, I'll replace some of the cobblestone we've already placed with mossy cobblestone to add a little bit of color to the road, because I don't want there to be too much color, because it's supposed to be kind of medievalish and grimy and gross, but also more well kept than Vale is. So that's what we're aiming for here. And once we get the road done, probably going to outline some more buildings over there, and or maybe change the size of the buildings a little bit, because I'm not sure how I feel about two block wide roads, because then I won't be able to decorate as much. It's like I was talking about how you want to have stuff in the way but not. So like on this road here, It was just going to be this blank wall here, but now there's this kind of stuff. You have a little wheelbarrow, you have a little trash can and like seats and a little stuff hanging around. You got this little balcony here, and you got some barrels leading out here. Just stuff in the road. That way your road is actually somewhat decorated, so it doesn't look as plain. So, like, whenever this is done, this will just be a flat road, but whenever I actually work on these sides of the houses, there'll be some stuff poking out so you can actually, like, see decorations, so you have to stick it on one side of the road. I don't know, just stuff to add more life to your little village. That's what I'm trying to go for here. Thinking. I might add this to be, like, a little gated area right here, and have this kind of walled in here as well. Have this be like a little streetway. I don't know. I have a vision in my mind that I'm bad at explaining. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So once we keep going down, let's keep going down here. And I'm sure once we get these buildings made, the roads will change up a little bit, or they'll look slightly different, which is fine. We just want to have an outline already built, so I don't have to come through and build the roads once I'm done with the buildings. So we can just go ahead and get all this done now, so I don't have to do it later. Let's do this. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Yep. See, that looks way better than it did before, because now there's like somewhat of a path. And it looks bad right now, because it's just straight up cobblestone, but we'll run through and fill in the areas with andesite, and then we'll dot some gravel around, and then we'll dot some mossy cobblestone around. And that should help out a lot. Let's get this dotted around a little bit. Stick something right here to add a little bit more stuff to be right here, and then we can dot this around. Now it is getting dark, so what we're going to do when it actually gets dark is we're going to kill some of these dudes and get some of their armor. I'm not going to use their armor, but we could use it to drain the enchantment side of it for experience to mend our stuff. And then we could also use it as stuff to sell. Not that anybody's going to buy it, it's more of a decorative thing. Oh, I hate baby zombies. Alright, you are gonna give me your entire set and/or the pants. Yes! Okay. Give me his pants. That's what we wanted. So now we can throw some pants on one of the armor stands in the guard hall. About to get smacked one more time, probably. See, it's dark right here, so I need a light over here. Need a light here, and probably some sort of light source under here. Usually what I do if I don't want to add, like lanterns around, or I don't want to have viewable like that, I think that's disgusting. I do not like how that's just sitting there. I'll make some of these blocks slabs and put a lantern under them or a torch under them, because the light will show through that block, through the slab. So it'll be lit, but you can't see the lights. Which is what I might do here if I don't feel like, because I might stick a lantern there instead of using that. Probably what I'll do. So right now, so that way we can go ahead and get all this smelted. Stick this in here, grab that, slap that in there. It's a lot of iron. Alright, so now we're gonna finish putting up the cobblestone. Huh. I'm trying to think, do I want to... I might bring that out here a little bit further. Like the andesite thing here, bring that out a little bit. And put like a garden up here. And this little flat spot here, put like a garden of some sort, maybe full of like lavender or something. As you get to the nicer, like rich people area over here, and then we'll terraform that island over there to put a castle on it eventually. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's what we'll do, because I don't have to put a path through all this, so we'll just pathway this. I want to add some like a secret guild or something, so when I make a Twitter later, I'll try to find name suggestions for guilds and such. I was thinking of trying to find a Narnia reference or something too, just because it's a good movie and it's medieval, so why not? I have plenty of Lord of the Ring reference things, and I have Dark Soul references. And I was thinking of building a State of Marika somewhere, just because it'll be like neat to have it sitting somewhere like just before you enter the church, or maybe right before you go into like the dungeon of the castle, I'll have like a State of Marika like summoning thing from Dark Souls, just as a little reference to Elden Ring. Okay. Oh, Undertale reference would be cool too. I don't know how I'd do that with medieval stuff, but it'd probably be pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like about Undertale is that people just made it extremely gay. Like, I loved the game, but they just tried to make every character, like, not the game, like, I'm pretty sure some of the characters are gay or lesbian, which is fine. It's just, like, people, like, tried to make every situation, oh, he's flirting with you. No, he's not. He's just talking to you. Good night. People over-emotionalized that game, to put that friendly. It's just like, dude, it's a freaking game. Not every character's trying to flirt with you. And we'll add some sort of like gateway here. And then like a big gateway up here to the rich people area. Yeah. I'm gonna farm a bunch of lavender and make that real pretty, like a real pretty garden right here. Make this whole little spot right here a lavender garden. That'd be pretty. Oh, what was that? I thought I picked up XP. What do you sell, sir? Purr. Nothing I want. Why do you guys always sell like the most random crap? Like, the only time I think they would be like legitimately useful is if you found them in like a desert where you couldn't get any of that stuff. Like, for sure you couldn't get any of it, because if I want coral, I could just go out to the ocean over that way. Alright, cool. Now that this is here. Oh, we need more stuff on this side, so do that. That, and that. Some of that. Alright, cool. And now that the paths are pretty much done, I'm going to fill them in with andesite now. So what we're going to do now is do the strenuous process of filling in every single one of these dirt spots with andesite. Then we'll go through and poke some gravel around, and poke around with some mossy cobblestone. So let's grab that. So what we could do instead of just breaking and mining it. We can just go ahead and break it all now. Yeah, let's put that back, because that was probably specifically put there for a reason, so let's put that right here. Put those back. Very cool. Why this shovel has silk touch on it? I do not know. Oh. Yeah, cool. School starts up soon, like next week soon. And my school decided we were going to wear uniforms this year, despite the fact we are probably the stupidest school in the county. And I mean that legitimately. We are probably like the least smartest school in the county. They want us to dress up nice, and they're adding way more stricter rules. Like, look, and the guy is firing, like, this has happened like 3 times now. Every year he'll fire all the teachers he's hired, and then rehire them again, and or he'll just fire them and not rehire them so he doesn't have to pay them tenure, which is just stupid and mean, and I regret having supported him getting into the superintendent. Like, deeply regret it, because he's just abusing it, and he's trying to make sure he's not losing any more money than he has to, just so he's purposely making sure he doesn't have to pay the teachers more. So he's firing them before he legally has to. I wonder what reason he gives them. Or if he just fires them. Just says, well, hey, you're fired. That'd be something interesting to talk about when our graduates got run up to him and be like, hey, so when you fired literally every teacher that was actually decent but they didn't like you, what did you tell them? Because, I mean, it was very obvious that you fired them because they didn't like you. But, you know, what did you tell them, you know? I feel like that'd be a very interesting topic to bring up with the superintendent once I graduate, because what's he going to do then? I bring that up with the local news. It's like, hey, so can you guys go talk to the superintendent and ask him, like, you know, how it's just a coincidence that all the teachers that liked him and supported him didn't get fired, and the ones who didn't got fired? Can we talk about that? I don't know, man. Just seems a little fishy. Crap. I gotta go throw away some of this dirt. Crap. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Boom. 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 Okay, cool. Let's finish this up, go to sleep, and then we'll start laying down and in sight. Alright, cool. Get this down. Oh, no, not what I want to do. That went like here-ish, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. And that. And I think we're good. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna lay down and in sight. Sweet. Yeah. Let's see how much andesite I have on me. I probably am going to need a lot more, but we're just going to use what I have for now. And then we'll run back through here with gravel to add some more variety, and then we'll change some of this cobblestone to mossy cobblestone via the moss that grows on the side of the wall up front. That separates the poor from the slightly more fortunate. See, it looks a lot better now that there's like an actual path. But it still seems a bit vague and bland because it's just light gray everything. So I'm going to slap in some, uh-oh. There's my pickaxe. We're going to slap in some gravel to add some, color difference. And as I predicted, we're going to need a lot more andesite. Chicken. Chicken's probably the most laggiest thing in this entire game, and it's not because, you know, they have a lot of pixels or anything like that. It's the freaking clip-clap sounds of their little noodle feet. It's just, if you put a million of them, because they move around so much and they have like sporadic movements, because that's just like chickens' behavior. See if you can hear them walking. Hear that little like sound effect? That's the sound of a chicken walking, and if you put like a million of them in a single block, they'll constantly move. And because it's playing that sound and it's having to load the fact that it's not the fact that they're moving, you know, it's not the fact that they're moving or, you know, they're just being a chicken. It's the fact that it's having to process the fact that they are moving and then generate that little plip-plap sound. So it just lags out your entire game. One way to fix that is, if you have a trident or something, is to smack that block with all the chickens in it and they'll just burst everywhere. It's quite a amazing sight. I have orientation tomorrow, but I have no idea what time it is. Nor how long it'll last. Okay. I think we got all the andesite placed down. I think so. Yep. So now, yeah, I need to fill that in. I'm not worried about that right now. We're gonna slap down gravel randomly. So now that we have this, do that. We're just any areas that look like they're a bit too andesite-y, we'll smack down some gravel for a little spice of slightly less dead gray. Still gonna be dead gray, but you know, not as bad. I might add, because this is supposed to be a tavern here, so I'm probably going to make this a lot bigger right here. And add like a quest board on the side of this. Not that anybody's going to do it, because nobody plays in the server anymore, but just in memory of when people did. Smack this here, smack that there, 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 smack that there. Smack, smack. La, la, la. Alright, cool. Smack all these down. See, that's it's something. It's something. It's not, you know, it's not great, but it's something. Why does it feel like it's like a purplish color? It just feels like a more purple color than it does gray. That's probably just me. Like, it just feels like it's not completely gray. That's a little bit better. And now we're going to shear some vines off the wall here from this side, so we can make some Masu cobblestone, and we get done with the with the roads, and then we can actually start building something or gathering materials to build something. And then we can fiddle with lighting and such. I also need to figure out what I want this dude to sell. What I want the yellow stand to sell. There's not really a dock, is there? Like, I don't have a dock on any of my little areas. My brother has several docks around his areas. I have one over by the Hobbit hole that I still need to finish. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna build a dock. I have to look at Pinterest or something. Which I can't do while I'm streaming. But, I'd say it's coming along. It's coming along pretty nice. I still think I need some way to add more flowers or more color, because just the dull grayness makes it seem a lot less creative than it is. Because if we go over to, like, my brother's area, it seems a lot more, like, off and bright. And that's because he put a lot of colors and stuff. That's what the point of these banners is, and what this is for and stuff, is to add some color. Because if not, it just looks boring and bland, despite the fact I've spent several days building all this stuff. Okay, now we have the floors done. Let's go stick all this stuff up, because I don't need it. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, nope. Give me back my bread. Need that. Do this. Do this in there. Uh-oh. Seems we're full of dirt. Which is good and bad, because we need dirt. I threw something in there I didn't mean to, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna go up here, put this leather shirt here. Let's see, I'm gonna smack these on these dudes, put this in there. Smack some pants on one of these dudes. Put them on you because you don't have enchanted anything, so. You have enchanted sword. I guess that's cool. Is it almost nighttime again? It is. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can actually get a couple viewers in here instead of just streaming to nobody, so give me a few minutes. We're gonna go to sleep. It is night. It is literally dark. Hunky. What do you mean? What do you mean? There we go. Whoa. Okay. Didn't expect to see that, but already. Alright, I've tried to post my thing on a few servers, tried to see if we can get some viewers. Don't think we will, but, I'm doing my best. Hopefully, when I get Twitter, I'm gonna try to get into a little drawing community and get some viewers from there that'll be into Minecraft and stuff. And Elden Ring and drawing and stuff, so hopefully, I'll try to build a little community. It's still it's a very slow start because I'm so busy with nothing but getting ready for school and college and stuff, so just I don't know, there's a lot going on, and I have a lot of time to stream, but I don't because I'm doing other things or other hobbies, which is fine. It's completely fine. But I would like to stream more and build a community, because this is something I love doing. Like, I absolutely love doing this. I love streaming. I love talking to the chat. I love doing podcasts. I love all this stuff, It's just, it sucks whenever you put a lot of effort into, like, per se, you build all of this in one stream, and then only one person will ever see you in the process of building it, the sweat and tears you put into it. But then later on, let's say, like, by the time I'm up there building the rich area, I have, like, 50 viewers or something like that. I don't know, it's just sad to me that I would have spent so much time on all this here and nobody will see it, but then once I get up here, maybe I'll have a bigger crowd that'll actually want to watch and enjoy me talking to the chat and streaming and stuff. I just have to build a community of people that I actually want to watch and stuff, which is fine. It's just I wish I'd put more effort into that in the first place instead of doing what I'm doing now, which again, it's fine. It's completely fine. It's just I wish I had put more effort into building a community first. Let's see. What do I want to do? Okay, we were going to get some vines. So let's get some vines. Let's grab our shears. Get us some vines, and then we're going to make some mossy cobblestone. And then we're going to fiddle with the lighting in town. Make a few lantern posts. Fiddle around with some lantern post designs. Uh-oh. That was not supposed to happen. You go back up here. You're like here. Yeah. And I don't want to mess the ones down there, because that's how I get up and down from the water. So let's go over here. Do this. Yep. Do this. Let's go ahead and get a good collection of them. That way, maybe next time I won't have to gather as much. Or I won't have to gather any at all, I can just have them on me already. Which I know the vines are great for decoration, it's just, well, they're here and I need them. And they'll grow back. Eventually. Plus I need them for decoration of these buildings. So, for example, we could slap one here. And we could slap one here. Slap one here and maybe here. Definitely slap some in this building. Slap one on that one. Probably slap one here and maybe here. Just add a little bit more color to the area. Just a little bit. Up over here, I can slap a few. There we go. Maybe one over here. That's a little bit better. And if anybody saw the last stream when I played Minecraft other than Aaron, you remember that I said that I really liked the idea of being able to, like, kind of parkour around my entire little town. You can get onto every roof, every precipice, if you know how to get there. I don't think you can make that, but if you went over here, you know, you could hop up this, and hop up here, and get over here, and then you could hardcore parkour your way over here. You can parkour into the tower. Eventually I want to have some areas that you just cannot get into or you wouldn't know existed unless you parkoured over to them. Because I would hope nobody would just, you know, come through my town and break stuff to find secret areas, because you don't have to break anything, you just have to look. And I'm going to avoid building secret stuff on stream. Not that it matters, it's just, it feels a lot more, you know, reassuring when I build something and it's secret off stream. That way I'm more proud of it if somebody ever plays again and finds it. So let's keep going here. Okay, now that we're done with the roads and we're... Alright, some massive metal gear just fell down. Metal gear! We're gonna make some mossy cobblestone and slap some of that down. So let's make a handful of mossy cobblestone. There we go. And then we'll replace some of the cobblestone with mossy cobblestone. So let's put these two next to each other. That way it's a bit easier to swap between them. Bink, bink, bonk. Slap one over here. Just do here. Just to have a little bit more color. Slap one over here. I need to start incorporating them into builds too, which I did in this building, but I need to in like the buildings that are majority cobblestone. Like this building, I could slap some in here, probably make it look a little bit better. Well, there's plenty of secrets. There's several little areas that are hidden, and then I showed one of them the other day. Yesterday, whenever I was streaming. One of them is if you go into Vale in the dilapidated, blocked up building you can't get into, if you peek through the window, you can fiddle with a barrel and it has an item in it. Which eventually I'll make like a big old library that has a bunch of books in it of like stories and stuff, and then you can find pieces of those stories scattered about the different towns. You're not supposed to take the items, because I want them there, that way people can actually go and find them and be like, oh hey, well this happened here then. Like in one case, there's an assassin that killed somebody, well, shot somebody, didn't kill him, but shot somebody. And his bow is placed up in a super tall building that you can't get into. Like, it's in Vale. It's not super tall, it's just tall. But, like, you can't get in that building. Like, you can't just walk into it. There's a certain way you have to find your way in there, and there's not just a door. If you go in the building, you can't make it up into that little tower. But if you go in there, there's his bow. So you can figure out, well, hey, he shot him from here. Oh, having some lag. Oh boy. Well, hey, maybe we won't sleep this time, because then I can fiddle with the lighting a little bit. Put down some lanterns or something. I got To Live Is To Die stuck in my head, because I was listening to a playlist yesterday and came on, and I liked the intro a lot. Somebody must have turned on something or started watching something in the other room because now the quality is dropping horrendously. Somebody's playing American Psycho in the other room. I can hear it. Not like it's not the one for the movie, but like the song that plays in the background. I can hear it in the other room. Somebody's like, yeah. It's like from all the American Psycho memes. I can hear it in the other room. So I slept. I did not. Crap. I literally said I wasn't gonna sleep, then I slept. So what I want to do is I want to terraform that some. And I wanna... Yeah, I'm gonna terraform this. I'm probably gonna make this entire hill right here a little bit higher, break down that tree. I don't want it to be like that. I'm probably gonna flatten that out, actually, and have it kind of run down and make a big old lavender garden. So, step one of that would be to gather a butt ton of lavender. Just gotta find lavender. Because I have these, but that's not what I'm looking for. I think I have lavender bushes somewhere in Vale. So we're running back over here. So now I can show you where this path goes. If you remember, there's this broken down bridge and it leads to a house in Vale. Oh my goodness, the lag! What is happening? Yeah, and yeah, my little chicken farm, which is already causing a bunch of lag because it has a bunch of chickens in it. But this is the house I stayed in whenever I was building Vale. Probably some more build supplies in here still, yeah. Yeah, but that was... Oh, forgot to put pressure plates in these houses. So yeah, this stuff, I need a buttload of this. Because I just think a field of lavender would be real pretty. Get egged. I think that thing I dug beneath here that goes all the way out to the ocean, or to the river, is causing cave sounds. Because it's about the size of a cave. But like a, kind of walled in field of these. Maybe like a block of andesite here, and then like a top smooth slabs. Smooth stone slab on the top. I'm losing my voice. I'm ill. I'm very ill. I have a row of these placed on the top. Yeah, I think that'd be real pretty. Real pretty. So I might do that now, actually. I might go ahead and like outline the garden. Okay. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Whoa. Yeah, somebody had to have like turned something on in the other room. It seems to have calmed down a little bit. Yeah, it's because usually when I try to stream, it's when nobody else is doing anything in the house. I don't think it's I don't think it should be messing with my audio, so you should be able to hear me just fine. But so if I just sit still, it's fine. But when I move, the textures don't load properly because there's other people in the house using their phones. Because usually everybody else in the house would be at work or something right now. But because they're using the network and we already have really bad network quality, it's making it... Because usually when I stream and nobody else is using anything, and it's just me, my laptop, and my Xbox, because they're all connected when I stream. Whenever they're all connected like that, it's just that, I have just the right amount of network quality where the stream looks fine. But whenever like anybody else comes in or starts using something, it screws with it and messes it up and makes the network quality drop by a ton. See, for like their phones or whatever said person is using, it'll be perfect for them. But because I'm like somewhat kind of Bluetooth connected my laptop from my Xbox, so my Xbox, what you're seeing on the screen, me playing Minecraft, is me playing Minecraft on my Xbox, and I have my Xbox Companion app hooked up to my laptop, so it just portrays what I'm playing on Xbox on my PC, and then I have Streamlabs just displaying gameplay capture, so it just records what's on my laptop screen. So I just full screen Xbox Companion app, and that's how I record. But because I'm connected via network, and we have really bad network, if anybody else is using anything, then it drops the quality by a lot. And surprisingly, despite the network quality being real bad right now, there's not really that bad of a delay. There's maybe a 2-3 second delay, so it's just the video quality is not going to be that great. I'm still going to be building. You should be able to hear me fine, see what I'm doing fine. Just things may look a little funky every few seconds or so. Do I want to do this now? Yeah. Let's do that. What I wanted to end, let's say like here. So we'll do I have end in sight? I don't. I need end in sight. So we'll do like this as the stop here thing. Actually, no, I wanted to do it over here, so we'll do this. So we want to terraform this whole section right here to be end in sight. Whoa. I got a message from somebody. Okay, let's go pick up some end in sight while that's loading. I never understood that. I mean, I understand waking up at like 11-ish, but like waking up at like 4 in the afternoon. One of my friends messaged me and said that they had woken up earlier, because I pick on them a lot for not waking up before noon. So it's like, to me, as long as you wake up before noon, that's reasonable. But if you wake up, like, one of my friends I've known since I was little, he always wakes up like 3 o'clock in the night. Like, if he's not doing anything, he just sleeps like a bear all day long. Where's my shears? Get them out of my inventory. We need end in sight. Okay, end in sight. You got a lot of end in sight. Do I have any more over here? Some. This definitely will not be enough, but it's gonna have to work for now. So I'm gonna move this over here. I don't need you for now. See, I don't like Ballin's Miner. I don't like that. Okay, so for right now, what I want to do is we're going to open this up a little bit now, because I need to be able to get over here. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then we're just going to kind of continue on what we had going on already. So, for right now, for the time being, we're just going to kind of cover this up with end in sight and see how that looks, and then we'll slab it up. Move, sheep, move. And then we'll see how the that looks whenever we're done. Okay. And now we're gonna slab the crap out of it. I need more slabs. Okay, let's see. Stick that there. And I'm going to stick a couple of these up here, because once this is done, I'm going to put a little wall up here for the little lavender garden. Which hopefully will look all nice and pretty. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Everybody keeps posting Stranger Things and I don't get it because I never watched it. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Because I'm gonna, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to raise that up a little bit. Where am I? Either way, I'm gonna need to collect a metric butt ton of stone, but I'll need a lot of bones too to bone meal that lavender and get a good collection of lavender. Actually, I want to do something. How many kill hits does it take to kill you, sir? 2. I want to try to get some music discs. So maybe I can have stuff playing. Oh, you little gremlin. Okay. So if I hit you once, does that... Oh no. Well, that didn't work. Take that dirt though. It doesn't matter that there's a crater there. I'll just have to fill it in later on whenever I'm actually working over here. Okay. So if I crit you once, does that kill you or just get you super close to death? Okay, that instantly kills you. Good to know. Oh, this little baby villager zombie. I still think the fact that a baby zombie... What? Kill him? Okay, it inevitably kills him. Good to know. Okay, so if I get you over here, come on. Okay, eat. I don't want to hit the creeper yet. Okay, now that the creeper is aggroed onto me and only me, we're gonna kill little buddies all around. And we're gonna try to get him to smack this creeper a few times. Alright. Oh, come on! You were way over there! That just sucks for everybody. Because then I got another hole to fill in later. Give me that chainmail, though. Woo! I'm sorry, what did you say about the podcast on your phone? I have the Well, let me do this. Let's actually be able to read the chat. Okay. Let me run back over here and sleep. Run away! Run away! Something we need to do, too, is work on the interiors of those two buildings. The little shack and then the house on the corner. Okay, let me read chat real quick. Okay, you said... Okay, if we use your PC, the way Anchor works for some reason, we can only do 30 minutes, which when I do podcasts, that is not long enough at all. For some reason, when you record on your PC, the max it'll allow you to record is 30 minutes. But if you do it on phone, it'll allow you to go as long as you want. I don't know why PC only gives you 30 minutes, but that is how it works. So, and if I record it on a phone, it's a lot easier to edit because the editing software on Anchor PC is bad. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Stranger Things is awesome. It's just, well, I don't have time to watch it because I'm doing this. I have family things to deal with. I have school to get ready for. I have scholarships to apply for. I have stuff to do, so I never really, like, I really want to watch Moon Knight, like, really bad. I want to watch Moon Knight, but I don't. I mean, I of course I have time. I could be doing that instead of streaming. It's just, when I'm doing this, I'd rather do this than... Because when I'm watching a movie, like if it's a movie I've seen 1,000 times, then I'd rather be in here playing games. But if it's a show I haven't seen, then it'll just feel like, well, hey, I'm sitting in front of a screen, I gotta do something, so then I just won't pay attention. Because it's like, well, 90% of my life is spent in front of a screen controlling what the main character's doing, so whenever the character's doing something and he makes a decision I don't like, I'm like, well, yeah, I'll just, load back and fix it, and that's not how it works, so... I don't know, I'm not a fan of shows and movies anymore, so I just don't really prioritize sitting there and watching them for some reason. I just don't. Ooh, leg! Yippee! Okay, we don't want them right on the edge, because I'll need those blocks to build on. So let's get you and you out of the way. How far can we go? We got a few more blocks, so perfect. So now I can have like a little lavender garden right here. Probably have it come out a little ways over here, or like have it split and have like a path down the middle that leads to a building over here. Yeah, definitely probably going to flatten this out and make this like a path up this and have something up here. Yeah. Something I'm definitely going to eventually do. Stick that in the plan book. And now we have spare boots. And the other guy gets enchanted pants now. I have another set starting, and or I could fix these two together. Now we have a little set going. Yeah. Sweet. Oh. Okay, cool. See, yeah, the vines have definitely helped with color-wise. I need to put... I need to put something here in this little area. maybe. Or put like a banner up there. Something. Okay, what I want to do with this is I'm gonna smelt a bunch of stone bricks and then put like 1 block stone brick and then 1 block of smooth stone on top of it. And have that like circling around. But before we continue up this way and skipping up to the rich people town, I need to work on the slightly fortunate area of town. So for now, let's work on the interior of the little hobo shack. Let's see what we got. Now this is one of very few diagonal buildings I have ever built, and it's deliberately supposed to look janky. So we're probably gonna put like a bunch of bunk beds. Maybe if I can find some spider webs in here eventually. Because it's supposed to be janky and made out of crap. Dang it. Always the one, always the one. Let's see, let's do this. Let's get me this, and then we'll do this. And we can have like a little table doodad going on. Yeah. We can have chairs, or a chair. Sit up here and here. And no, just that one. We can set that one like here, yeah. So we have a little table doodad. And then, let's see, I need a bed area. So what we'll do is, I need wool. I'll be back. I want to put 2 beds in like a bunk bed shape. So let's make 2 beds. Just need 2. There we go. Let's run in here. Smack you down. Boom! And then with the second bed, we'll need ladders. And can I put, hold on. Can I even do this? Will it let me? Stop, no. I can! Sweet! That's awesome. And I can put like barrels right here. Awesome. That's awesome. Do you want a painting? Let's do, yeah, that'll work. And then I need ladders for right here. Yep. And I don't think it would like legitimately let you sleep up there, but for design's sake, even more. Give me some signs. Yes. Can I do this? Yes. Yes. Awesome. So now there's like protection on the bed so he didn't fall off in his sleep. Actually, no, let's not do that. Although we can put these around as a somewhat decoration. Just because it's supposed to be like wooden planks slapped around. Okay, cool. So now that this is done, I'm gonna do the barrels like I said earlier. Probably need more sticks. Yeah, sticks. Yep. And then we'll do 2 barrels, one for the dude in the bottom, one for the dude in the top. Yep. And slap a couple slabs in here and there. Can we remove that one? Yeah, we can. What about this one? Yep. That one. Yep. That one. Nope. Can't do that though. We get some more room in here. Oh boy. Probably was a bad idea to remove that one. So we'll do that and that and that. Ta-da! Now we have a little bit more room, a little bit more spacious. So you might actually be able to sleep up there now. and not okay. One bug I found a long time ago was when you slept on the bed, like beds where when you got up there's no ceiling. It would literally just like shotgun you into the air, like you just straight into the air and you'd fall to your death. And that wasn't on like creative or anything. It was just straight survival. Just throw some random crap in here. Make it look like a little mine shaft dungeon thing. Okay, let's sleep in this bed and see what happens. Oh, that's perfect. You literally wake up going down the ladder. That is awesome. Sweet. Okay, I wanted to do 2 more of these. Yep. Smack those there and there. Boom. So now there's a bed up there you can actually get into and sleep in. Okay, is there anything else I can put in here? I can put some carpet, I guess. Close these. Boop, boop, boop. So now I have like a little carpet entryway. Yep. Yeah, that's a lot better than what it was. Let's see, just for decoration's sake, can I slap a pink? Yeah. I'm not gonna put anything on there. It's just there. Yeah, it's a lot more homey. It's a little janky looking, but it's a home. It's a little extremely poor person home. I should probably put a pad right there so both doors open when you come in. It's got a little chimney. Yeah, I like that. I am happy with that. Yeah. Okay, let's do the interior of this building. Okay, there's a flooring. There's no staircase up. And you have a door to the back that leads to this building. Okay. Neat. Let's see. So we have on us right now, we just have some stairs, aka chairs, we could use. Let's see what we did for the basements of the other buildings. So the basements for the other buildings are all mainly kitchen-like areas. So you have your kitchen stand, your little cooking, and your crafting bench. And then this guy's house is just a house with a furnace in it because it's just a tiny house. So he's got his table and everything he needs, and he sells his meat, and he has his paintings and stuff, but he lives by himself. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I don't think I put anything upstairs either. Yeah, not yet. So we can do the entirety of this building on stream. So, definitely want to put the bed there. So let's smack a crafting table. Here-ish. And then we can make a bed. Smack the bed down. Let's probably make it. Let's change my skin from Steve to the skin I actually want to wear. No. Here we go. Boom. And then we can slap a chest down, something like that. And slap a chest down. Actually, let's do this. Slap the chest down over here. Slap. Yeah. Slap this and this down so when he wakes up, he has the stuff access. And let's make him a little trash can. Despite the fact I don't think they really used trash cans back in these days. Let's go ahead and make a barrel because I know we're probably going to end up using one for like a closet or something. Yeah, right about here. Make him a little closet. So we're going to need 4 barrels. Let's go ahead and make those. We need a lot of these. And need these. So we can go ahead and set these down. Bing, bonk. We can put that and that, and then I can slap these at the top. Uh-oh. That's not what we wanted. Slap this down. And, actually, we could do 2 chests at the top. I don't know if you'll be able to open them, though. No, you can't. But it is for decoration, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can make another painting to put in here. So we'll make the barrel, because we need that. And let's see if we can make another painting. Yep. So let's use the last piece of our wool. Stick a painting here. Whoa, way too big. Okay, I need one more trapdoor. Awesome, awesome. There we go. So we have a little closet done for our dude who lives here. I want to get more wool to put some carpet in, and maybe put a table here, like a stair, like right here, and then stair. Because he's got his porch right here, so need something to go here. Yeah, let's put the trash can over there. So let's make us a little bunch of slabs. So I need you. I need a bunch of slabs. Yeah, there we go. Put his trash can in the corner. That way, pretty much all the space is filled out. There we go. Do that, and then we can probably just slab the roof up. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. So let's do... What kind of painting do I want? Let's do one here, and we can... No. Not what I wanted. Where did it go? Yeah, that's fine. A little painting above his bed. Sweet. Yeah, so let's slab up the roof. Or the attic, and then we'll be done with this building, and then we can probably start construction on a completely new building, which would be awesome. Uh-oh, a little too high. My bad. Actually, no, that's what I want. So this is too low. So we'll do that. There. Ugh. Man. Okay, so now that the roof is all sealed up, let's say this is a decent interior. Not amazing, not one of my best, but it's something, so we can do that. There's some more of that. I want to put, yeah, just have something up in that area. Maybe put another staircase in the middle there, just for decoration's sake. Yeah. So now we have a little decorative area, decorative house built. With, yeah, I don't want that one. It's fine. Yeah, so we'll say the top floor of this is done. Let's move downstairs to his little kitchen. How do I want to do this? So I definitely want to put a window, like a table window thing. So we're always going to do that. Always in front of the window, I want to do a little, I keep losing track of mine, because I'm trying to think of like how I want to lay this out, plus how I want the kitchen to look. So let's put some barrels and stuff over here. Kind of stack those up. Need you. Smack you down. Need fence. Smack you down. Oh, you're too high. Too low, sorry. Smack you down, smack you down. Awesome. And then I want more chests and another barrel. I can make another barrel. Hello? Yep, another barrel. And smack you here, smack you there, and then we can start making like a little kitchen area right here. So let's make a furnace, make two of them, then we can make that. Let's do that, and then do, I don't want to do this. Here, let's do this. Do that, and then smack these back in inventory because I don't need them. Put that there, and then we can have a little cobblestone stair in the middle for decoration. And I can probably, if I wanted to, for decoration's sake, do like that. Yeah. And that'll, let's do like that. Yeah. It's a little kind of a crappy kitchen, but it's basically got everything it needs. I could probably put a painting somewhere if I wanted to, but I think this is fine. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. You gotta do that. Huh. That'll have to work then. Or I can just do like 10. Yeah. That's fine too. Let's do that. It's getting dark again, and so let's move out into this bed because I want to test it again. Now that I put the trapdoors here. And you wake up, go down the ladder. Again, that is awesome. This is like my new favorite house in town because you wake up and you fall down the ladder. That is so cool to me. Okay. Now that we have the interior of this building done, and the interior of that building done, and the road's finished, now all that really needs to be worked on is lighting. So let's hope that the iron is done smelted over here. It has. It did not use that much of our coal, which is awesome. Let's see. Let's do a run through town that I can actually see it on stream. Let's check out this. It kind of reminds me of Hunger Games, but not the Hypixel one. There was a Hunger Games I played on, whatever, like, the first multiplayer thing was that was on, like, the 360. There was, like, a, somewhat Hunger Games. I don't think they called it Hunger Games. They called it something else, like survival games or something. And you would run into buildings and try to find axes and stuff. And I always really wished they added where you could like a enchantment where you could throw your axe like you did in those games. Like it didn't do like extra damage, just did like regular damage. If like a stone axe, you do like regular stone. Like if you just smacked an animal with it, it would do like regular damage. But it was still cool. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to do lighting? So we could definitely here put a. I don't know if I want to. Okay, that does not need to be open. Are you open? Smack a, I could stick a lamppost here. Right in the middle. I think we should wait for nighttime to actually start building the lights. So for now, let's just smack lights where I don't see one. Oh, there's a light right there. It pretty much seems to be all lit up. So let's smack one up here. I wish I had commands so I could like slash set to night already. Okay, let's see. Now that that's all done, I still need to figure out what I want yellow to sell because in the market way down here, he doesn't sell anything in particular. It's just a yellow market stall. You can tell the purple dude is supposed to be selling like stone and smith kind of stuff. I wanted him to sell fish, and he sells meat. Why didn't I have the gray dude sell the smithy stuff? I don't know why. I mean, I can always change it, but... Okay. So let's wait for nighttime. And we'll mess with some lighting ideas. Probably stick some slabs on the ground, put torches under them, plus the lanterns as well. See, now would be a great time to have a community, because then I could just talk to the chat while I was waiting for night to happen, but that's not going to happen. So for the time being, I'm going to run around and see if anybody's been doing anything. Because there's a very, very small chance that other people could have been on and played while I was offline. I doubt it, because nobody plays in here but me, really, anymore, so we're going to find out. We're going to leave my side of the river. So, something I didn't show last time was my starter base, which was an area called Favian. So if you cross this little area here, past the Hobbit Hole,
This is the dock I was talking about the Hobbit hole. The Hobbit hole I never finished. I built a little water tower in front of it. Still don't think I finished it. Yeah, I built like one successful room and then I stopped. I think I moved on to building Vale and I just focused on Vale. So that's something I have to come back to. But if you come through here, you'll be at Favian, which is my starter base. I followed a tutorial for that building. That is Blue Nerd's Blacksmith House, I believe. It's an exact copy, pretty much. I don't think I used all the exact same blocks, but it's pretty much the exact same. And then I just kind of learned how to build a medieval-style house from there. So most of my Germanic houses are based off of this house here. It's a big old house. See, I'm the Thane of Favian. Got a quest board here. I built this bridge. I think the last time I played with people was when I built this bridge because people wanted a bridge instead of having to swim over to my side. So I built this really pretty bridge to get over to my side of the river. Ow. But I have a large collection of music discs over here, but because I don't live over here, I might bring these over to, whatever. I need a name for the town I'm building, dang it. But you have my house here, which is where I would sell armor for a little bit. I think the only thing people really purchased were bows and arrows, and you have where I stored all my food for a short period of time. If you come upstairs, you have my bedroom, where I put a bunch of crap. I just threw storage around. If you noticed, it's pretty much the exact same as the Germanic houses. Got some stuff in here. Did I ever write in here? I did not. Here's my some items in here left behind from the olden days, and then you have, I don't think I'll ever put anything in this. But I used to have a butt like this used to be like this was never empty, like for a long time. That entire storage facility was not empty. This is the most recent thing that anybody has been, like, this was weeks ago when last time somebody else other than me played, and it was my brother, and he was farming eggshells. Like, he wasn't killing them, he was just raising them and then planting them again and bone mealing them and stuff and raising them. And he made me a little scuttle helmet, and he told me to build a chest, so I made okay out of dirt. And then that dude got struck by lightning, he's just hanging around. Have an AFK. You'll see a lot of these around the server is AFK huts where you can run into and be AFK and you're relatively safe. Then you come into actual Favian, which is supposed to be a dockside town with ships coming in that I just never finished. I was supposed to terraform that, make it flat, and get over that side too, and make that flat and have ships coming in. But the only thing really here is this one house that my brother bought that I made for him. This is my first attempt on a Germanic house. You come upstairs, got a little bit of an area. If you come upstairs, there's the bedroom, which I think I spent a little bit more time decorating, yeah. But he stayed over here for a little bit. Then you have a little farmhouse where I sold goods. It was green and family produce. Everything in here is locally farmed, which means that, like, I'll show you in a minute, behind the building there's farms. Can you go here? Yeah, there's a little farm, a little water thingy coming out, and carrots and stuff. And then I had a this did not look like this at all when it first started. It looked like this all the way around, and then, like, literally in concession, like 4 creepers blew up, and I had to have my brother come over and speed build around where the explosion was. Then I sold wood. Oh, somebody actually bought some of my spruce. That tells you how long it's been since I checked. Holy cow. Somebody bought all my stuff. Don't tell how long ago this was. Not thought I'd have to restock it anytime soon, but if you go upstairs, you have his bedroom. Some stuff. That's where Bronin lives. Bronin was the carpenter. And he had a little thing set up that I thought people would actually use because people really liked my wood. Can you build a roof for my furniture? Just tear down the old one. Okay, that literally tells you how long it's been since I've checked here. Can you build a roof for my furniture store? Just tear down the one that's there now, and you can keep that wood. So that might be something we can do in a little bit here, is take that request, and then I'll tell my sister when I'm done with it. But that's basically Fabian. You have the little store, you have the general store, you have the carpenter store, my house, and the house I made for sale, and you have a little steed building. But if you come across the bridge, this is relatively new. It's the Crystalline Cottage, and it sells, well, crystals. Super pretty. Then you have this little area over here that my brother made and terraformed out. It's really pretty. Then you have the little trade booth. So the rules basically are, if you take something, replace it with something of similar value. So if you took this enchantment book, you'd replace it with an enchantment book or something else enchanted, or something like of equal value. Same, it's kind of, you need to get the rules. Do I have anything in these? Yeah, no. But if you come up this way, you'll go to Blightingale, which is where my brother built and lived at. So if you come up here, you have a house up there. Let's see. Calvin's Cartography. It's a little cartography building. I'm sorry if I suck at touring these buildings, because I didn't make these buildings. Then you come down, and down here is where my brother lived. That big house right here in front of us is where my brother lived at. He's got a little potato farm. He's got this down here is a massive mine shaft. Check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If you run all the way down, you'll get a really awesome view of where the XP farm is at, and like this beautiful cave system he got really lucky with that spawned right next to him. It's now in the deep dark, so you got that dark thing that spawned around our screen. Yeah, it's a massive cave. It was already here. Like, none of this was dug out, it was already here. But, again, the XP farm is over that way, but I don't feel like checking that out right now, so we're going to run back up these and lose all of our hunger in the process. Alright, so he has a little honey thing here, whenever he was, like, bees. I think we made this server not long after bees were a thing. So he adored the bees, and you have little pens for sheep and cows, and you come over here have an enchanting area. I don't think he did anything with this building. Yeah, not really. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. But if you come out and around, there's more buildings. You have his signs saying where you're going, and you have a little smithy area. Around, you got your horse pen and your tiny wheat farm. You got a little fish shack. I don't know how to pronounce that or what that means. Come in here and you have a bunch of random stuff you can buy, which is neat. And you come out and down. Like I said, Kill's area is a lot more colorful than mine, because it's supposed to be a lot more like fantasy-like. So you hop across the river here. And you have Little Blightingale, which is the town leading up to the big city that he never finished. So you have Bean Bronwyn's butcher shop, which is the butcher shop. They sell all kinds of meats and fish. And you have areas like a bedroom and stuff. I think there's a... Yeah, there's another way you can get in. I forget how. Yeah, you just come up from that way and you can get into. You come back down. And you have the marketplace, which I don't think anybody really ever uses just for decoration. You'll see a lot of these around because Bad Omen was a really common thing to have. You have the stables. You'll see a lot of skeleton horses because we have a lot of those for some reason. It happens way more often than not. You have the AFK shack I talked about. And then you have a little magic emporium. I don't think you can get up to the second floor in this building. Oh, you can. I don't think, yeah, it's just a little bed. And you have a chance for sale. You got the Azure Blue Inn. And then you have some bedrooms in here you can purchase. These are meant for new players that never happened. We had actually planned on having a couple of players running around, like people we didn't know. We knew, but we weren't family or close friends, just like online friends. And then you have the banner shop, which is where I get most of my banners for the town that I'm working on. He has I never understood this. I think you're just supposed to take the stuff, but I don't know. I think you're just supposed to take that armor because it's dropped from mobs, but I never really understood it. You have employees only. I've never been in here, so we're about to see what's in here. Okay, it's just stuff. And then you have a little bin that sells, I think it's name tags. Yeah, name tags, and you have a place that sells saddles. And they're pretty expensive because they're pretty hard to catch. You have an ink sack, and glow sack, little raft selling thing, and you got this little area over here, which is my personal favorite spot. Come through here, you got a couple random houses. I don't think you ever did the inside of these. Come up here, you have the potion shop. But this is the really janky looking building you can see from my side of the river, with all the stuff poking out of it. But it's the potion shop. And if you go upstairs, you can find like a... Okay. Well, there was a way to get upstairs at some point, and you could find like a book that says like it's none of your business what's up here. You have a couple of buildings up here that are actually filled out and decorated. I think it's supposed to be like the nicer area. Come up here, you have the big old windmill. That took him forever to figure out how he wanted that to be designed and built. You have the massive wheat field that goes all the way down to the river, and then you have, what is this? So, I've never seen this before, so we're about to read this together. Little Blightingale is a tiny piece of its larger half, Blightingale City. It originally was just a piece of land used for shipping and storage, but after the docks were built, the land was empty again, save for a few buildings that were left behind. This gave a few citizens of Blightingale the opportunity to get out of the hustle and bustle and still be close to home. After a few renovations and few petitions, Little Blightingale became the warm, cozy little market town we all know today. More history elaboration will be in the Grand Library, which I don't think he ever built. Which is sad, because there's tons of projects that he wanted to build and my dad wanted to do, and they just stopped playing. And I really wish they would keep playing again so I'd have people to hang around and stuff. But people just don't play on here anymore, and it's kind of lonely. And I'm doing this tour to, like, absolutely nobody, but I don't care. It's just something to do. But, yeah, you got the little area down there we just toured. And then if you come, back out this way, you can go to Blightingale, which is the big city that he never finished. Alrighty, let's see. Once we're... He's got a couple little things you can run around to. You got that big old tower. But once we're out here, if we go back to where the ink thing was at, you can see the docks to Blightingale. Which I always thought it kind of reminded me like a World of Warcraft's town. Because of how, like, compacted it is. How, like, dark and gloomy it is. It's still weird seeing that. I've not used these yet. That's interesting. And I had to save that from catching on fire because he put the lightning thing rod, and then beneath it was this wooden fence, and the wooden fence caught on fire and fell down. Okay, got a little couple storage areas. I think he wanted to put like a ship or two here at some point, but he never did. And if you run up here, oh man, that looks wonderfully buggy. You'll see a lot of these signs here too about bad omen because my brother would eventually want to put villagers, but he never got to that point. Then you have another little excursion of Bronin's wood and logging area. See another sign about not having bad omen when you come into town. You have donations in the bank. So you have a little counter stuff. Then you have the skeleton horse reserve area because we had so many skeleton horses spawn. And then you come up here, you have a couple of buildings. You have some more AFK shacks and stuff where he was storing build supplies for his big project up here that he never got to. And then if you come over here, you have, I forget, what is this building supposed to be? I forget. I think it's supposed to be an inn. No, it's just a big old house. Oh, real? Okay, it's a double-sided house. So you have this side is one building, so it's like an apartment complex, and then this side is a building too. Pee pee poo poo. Okay. It's like live, laugh, home, but it's live, laugh, love, and it says pee pee poo poo. That's awesome. I think zombies got to the doors. A little picnic area. That's cool. Got a little picnic area. Yeah, so this is the last chance to not have bad omen. And this is the last building he's worked on, and it's been like that for probably over a month. And it's really lonely on the server because there's lots of things I want to build and lots of things I want to do, and it just feels almost pointless to do it when nobody's going to see it, including the fact like I'm streaming right now. I could have hundreds of thousands of people seeing all the stuff that me and my brothers built. And that's part of the reason why I stopped playing on the server for a few months was because nobody would ever see it except for my family, and it just made me like sad that only 3 or 4 people would ever see something that I put so much effort into. It just I felt accomplished, but then it was like, well, why do you care? Nobody's ever gonna see all the work you put into this. So I started streaming and thought, well, hey, maybe if I get a good following, I'll have some people actually care for what I'm doing. So that's one of the reasons I started streaming, was to just hopefully get some attention and feel better about how much time I put into this stuff and people actually enjoy my builds. Which is why I'm going to get on Twitter and try to build a little community on there as well. But that's the end of the Blightingale tour. We could run through the other areas too. So if you run back and around Blightingale, uh-oh. There's a couple of things here, too. I just don't know what all this is. Shortcut. It's not laggy at all. Actually, I think if you come back this way, there's a shortcut in between. Yeah, if you leave Blightingale the way we came in, this is Little Blightingale, and Blightingale is the place that's across the river. This area up here, this particular spot is called the Crossroads. This area in between the two towns is called the Crossroads. If you come up this little decorated area, we can either go to the Castle Town or Rainspool. So we're going to go to Rainspool first. Come through this, my sister's area, and she's really new to Minecraft, so her builds look a little different. And the paths don't really make much sense, so if I get lost and I check out two buildings, the same building twice, I'm sorry. But like, yeah, if we would have went to the market in Blightingale, we would have came out here to Rainspool. So if you go up that way, we'll go that way last. So let's go through this way. Tim the Merchant is his little stand. Got a couple of houses we can peek into. Let's go this way because we came from that way. We have Rainspool Cafe. Thank you, Farmer Tan, for your local goods. 1 iron per stack. Payment goes in the chest. For what? Oh, wow. Okay, she actually sells stuff. That's cool. I didn't know she sold stuff. Then you have the town bell and the town quest board. Come up through here. What's this? Vacant houses, each one's number of chips. That's for buying vacant houses. Then you have my sister's little house, which is the first house she built, and I thought it looked really good for her first time building. I mean, it's still a little confusing looking, but she did really good for her first time. She has a little upstairs too. It's a little bit of an attic and a bedroom. And there's the castle that my dad lives in, which I'm afraid if I go in there right now, my game's just gonna crash because there's so many mob farms in there. And then you have whatever this is. I'm a little confused by that. Yeah, little random farms going around in a little chicken coop. And a very flammable building. So this is where you can buy banners. Cool. Oh, she got a pink sheep. I come all the way over here, got a little cottage by itself. So this house is for sale. It's 2 stacks. It's a pretty decent house. And you come up here, and I think there's a few more buildings we can check out. And this is supposed to be the one of the first buildings you run into in Fostercraft. And you're supposed to be able to see all of Rainspool from here. So it's a really decent little view. And then there's supposed to be a little viewing deck you can go onto. I gotta remember how to get out there though. Yeah. And then you get a good view of my sister's little town here. But if we go back to when we came, this little viewer thing up there she built. There's a clock shop here as well. But this area we're coming up on is probably one of my favorites. It's the kindergarten, which is where when you spawn in, that's where you'll spawn in at, is at the kindergarten. So this is another house she has for sale. You can see a bit of Blightingale from over here, so that's pretty cool. And you have a sign that tells you where you're going. You can go to Castletown or to Blightingale. You can see a bit of the docks from here. But if you come up through the little forest, you have the kindergarten, which my brother made. It's very, very cool. Has a very, very Dark Souls-esque thing to it. I like it a lot. There's a bunch of signs telling you where you're going, so you can go to Civilization that way. You spawn in, it says, "Welcome, you just started in the kindergarten. Please take the path to the right," which is this way towards Civilization. But you'd probably spawn right about here, facing that way. So you'd probably hopefully run that way. You got a little AFK shack right there too. You got a bed just in case and some food lying around. You got a little lighthouse. And that's an area my sister was building in, but she built that tower too, which I thought was pretty cool. And to run all the way down here, there's another area my sister built at, which I thought she was making good progress in learning how to build here. Yeah, whatever that is. Looks a little neat, I guess. Salen's Cove is the name of this area. Got a little wool house. Greenie's stand. Each stack is 2 iron, so it sells green-related items. You got this area with a fountain way down there. I don't know what's going on here. It's a very, very confusing little town. Is there a door? Okay, there is. This feels wacky. I think that's the point, is the town's supposed to feel a little wacky. And you got a house over there and a house over here. And I believe there was at one point woolen outlines for buildings in Terraform, but it just never happened because people stopped playing, so. That's pretty much a world tour. I think I'm going to end the stream because I'm feeling pretty sick. And I'd like to probably play some Warframe and exercise a little bit, let the dog out. And later tonight I'll come back with a, I don't know what I'll stream. I don't know what I'll stream tonight. Maybe I'll stream Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe. But, we'll see. we'll see where this goes. I'm gonna run back to town and then no, I'll just log out here. But for the few people that did watch and enjoyed, thanks for stopping by, Aaron. I'll be anxiously waiting for our podcast. I'll make a Twitter account pretty soon, and for this Twitch, and then I'll start posting on there and start leaking things and posting my art on there and maybe some builds on there. But hopefully it all turns out well. Thank you for watching.